Hello and good evening. Today we're going to be making some Bokashi with some of the bran that I showed you how to make last time. And I opened it up. It smelled pretty good. Well, not really good, but not really bad. It smells weird, kind of pickly, but it was successful. I have a whole bucket of food scraps I brought home from work today, and the Bokashi bucket that I showed you how to make earlier, spigot, and second bucket with holes for drainage. I'm going to throw some of this down in the bottom. I have a few items in there from breakfast, just some eggshells and some banana peels and some old apples and stuff. That's what I brought home from work. Some butter, stuff you wouldn't normally compost. You can do dairy, you can do fish, you can do meat, bones, etc. I got some coffee grounds. And normally I would do this at home, I would just kind of layer it, but this is filling the entire thing up in one day. But usually you just kind of layer it as you go, throw in your day's worth of scraps, throw in some Bokashi bran. And I got some mango peels, some hamburger buns, baked potatoes, french fries, pasta. Just kind of throw in a handful every now and again. Melon rinds in there. There's a little bit of liquid from the coffee grounds. That'll drain out the bottom though, I'm not too worried about it. And there's room for another day's or so worth of scraps. It'll kind of get a little smaller as it breaks down a little bit. And then once it's as full as I can get it, I'm going to seal it. And then let it ferment for a couple weeks. And at that point I'll mix it with soil. I can do it in a bucket or I can do it in the ground. I can bury it and let it mix with the soil and de-acidify for about a week or so, or I can mix it with soil in a bucket if I don't have the space or the soil, and actually do it indoors, when that takes about 4 weeks to do. So when I'm done, I'm just going to let that go, and we'll check back in a couple weeks.